Hello and welcome back to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. Thank you for being here with me again. In today's video, we're stepping into the world of two names who have recently found themselves in the center of a whirlwind of attention: Bahar Baktı and Yağmur Yüksel. Their names, already well known to fans of Turkish television, are now being whispered in every corner of social media, not just because of their roles in the hit series Kenikleri, but because of something far more personal: a quiet, sincere, and emotional revelation that has completely reshaped how we see their bond. But before we get into the details, let us take a step back and understand who these two individuals are and why their connection has captivated so many hearts. Yağmur Yüksel is no stranger to the spotlight. Young, graceful, and exceptionally talented, she has made a name for herself in a very short amount of time. Her performances on screen are consistently praised for their depth, her delivery is natural, and her presence commands attention. Whether it's drama, romance, or emotional turmoil, Yağmur has a way of making the audience feel every beat of her character's journey. And then there's Bahar Baktı, equally magnetic, with a quiet strength and charisma that doesn't need to shout to be heard. His performance in Kenikleri won him not just fans, but admirers. With his calm demeanor and intense on-screen energy, he became one of the standout figures of the show. When the two were cast in the same series, fans were intrigued. The idea of two rising stars, both with powerful screen presence, coming together in a story already rich with emotion and tension, it was bound to generate sparks. And it did. But what nobody expected was that the sparks wouldn't just remain on screen. Over the past few weeks, fans have been piecing together signs: shared smiles in behind-the-scenes footage, warm glances during interviews, and now finally, we have a statement that has brought the speculation to the surface. During a recent press event, Yağmur Yüksel was asked about her relationship with Bahar, and instead of dodging the question or offering a generic answer, she looked directly into the camera and said, "Bahar is someone very special to me. Working with him has meant more than just acting side by side. The time we've spent together, both professionally and personally, has been meaningful. We've created memories I will carry with me forever." It was a quiet moment, but one that rippled through the media with incredible speed. The words weren't over the top. They weren't meant to shock or stir controversy, but they were real. And in a world full of polished statements and carefully curated public images, that kind of honesty hit differently. Fans were quick to react. Some felt joy-thrilled that their favorite on-screen duo might have something deeper beyond the scripts and camera lights. Others expressed admiration for Yağmur's courage to speak from the heart. And many more simply wrote messages of support, celebrating the authenticity of a relationship that had clearly been cherished behind closed doors. So, what do we know about their bond? Well, from what Yağmur has shared and from the energy we've seen between them, it is safe to say that their connection runs deep. It began on set, yes, but like many powerful relationships, it seems to have grown in the spaces between scenes, in the quiet chats between takes, in the long hours of rehearsals, in the simple act of sharing creative energy and mutual respect. Yağmur went on to add, "We both value privacy. It's important for us to keep what we have protected from outside noise. It's something quiet, something gentle, and we prefer to keep it that way, and honestly, who can blame them?" Being in the public eye isn't easy, especially when you're trying to nurture something personal. For actors, every smile is analyzed, every silence questioned. But what we've seen from both Yağmur and Bahar is restraint, maturity, and grace. They're not playing to the crowd. They're not using their connection as a publicity tool. Instead, they're simply living something real on their own terms. That, in itself, is admirable. Behind the scenes, crew members who worked with them during the production of Kenikleri have shared stories of warmth and collaboration. One assistant on set mentioned, "They were always respectful of each other's space, but also, there was a softness in how they interacted. Like two people who didn't need to say much to understand each other." Another crew member recalled, "There was this one scene where they just looked at each other, and you could feel something shift in the room. It wasn't acting, it was something more. While no one involved in the production has confirmed anything beyond friendship, the atmosphere around them tells its own story, one of mutual admiration, support, and a quiet kind of love that doesn't need labels. And now, with Yammer's words making their way through social media and entertainment outlets, the world finally gets a glimpse into the bond that's been slowly, steadily growing between them. But let's be clear, she never said they were in a relationship. And maybe that's not the point. Maybe the beauty of this story lies in its ambiguity, in the space between definitions, in the way it challenges our need to name everything, to categorize every feeling. Because sometimes connection doesn't fit into a box. Sometimes it's just their raw, real, and deeply human. Whether it evolves into a public relationship or remains a private friendship, one thing is certain: Yammer and Bar share something special. And whatever form it takes, it deserves respect. As fans, the most we can do is cheer them on, not just as actors, but as people navigating their way through fame, emotion, and connection. So what's next? There's already talk of a second project, a new series, or perhaps a film that might bring them together again. Producers are reportedly eager to capitalize on their chemistry, and fans have already started writing dream scenarios on Twitter, imagining future roles they could play side by side. But for now, all we have is a confession, a beautiful, honest confession, one that reminds us that sometimes, even in a world built on scripts and illusions, something real can still bloom quietly away from the spotlight. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you believe in connections that start on set and turn into something more? Have you ever seen a friendship grow into something deeper without needing a name? If this video moved you, or if you've been following Bar and Yammer from the start, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you so much for being here today. Until next time, keep your heart open and take care of yourself. Goodbye for now.